Every week at Business at Breakfast International, one of the members gets the opportunity to share with the group further insights into their business or enlighten the group a little bit more about themselves. The member can use this time to problem solve or seek assistance or advice in the group as a collective. The time is theirs to use however they would like. Now that you've zoomed in on me, I'm like really crooked today. Aren't I? Oh my goodness. Okay, today we have the wonderful Donna Burton, aka Donna the Astronomer, is our illustrious speaker today. So as Kathy finds her, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Donna. Here we go. Donna Burton operates and is Donna the Astronomer. She's based in Coonabarabran in New South Wales, Australia, and she shares her passion for the night sky with folk who visit her observatory. She's also a popular speaker at community groups, on cruise ships, and for her team building retreats. She was awarded an OAM. What is that in 2023? What's an OAM?
An Order of the Medal of Australia.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I'm going to say it that way. She was awarded an Order of Award Medal of Australia in 2023 for her work in astronomy and science communications. Her unique claim to fame is being the only Australian woman to discover 2 comets. She makes her star charts for people who want to buy unique gifts. And she is easily found on LinkedIn under the name of Donna Burton. But if you Google Donna the Astronomer, she shows up all over the place, just so that you know. All right, Donna, you've got up to 8 minutes. I'm going to let you take it away. You don't really need that long to speak. So the less you speak, the more questions we'll have. So have at it. You're in charge.
So, hi everybody, I'm Donna Burton. I am Donna the Astronomer, and I'm going to tell you quickly how the name came to be. Little kids at Barradine, I was out showing them the sun and Mercury when it went transited, and they told me you can't be Dora the Explorer because that's already taken. So you have to be Donna the Astronomer. And that's just a fun fact about how I came to be. So I'm an astronomer and a science communicator, and my whole purpose in life is to introduce people to the stars. I run nightly stargazing shows at Milroy Observatory in Coonabarabran, so people get to learn about the night sky, look at all sorts of amazing objects through telescopes. And I also do this right across wherever I'm invited. And the good thing about it is people really, really enjoy the show and they say we really love it. So I started sending them a souvenir post the next day with a text message with a photo of something they saw in it, but they wanted something more. So I come up with this idea of astronomical star charts, and people really love them. I do them for all sorts of reasons. The most fun one I've ever done, and they represent the sky on the night that you're born. The most fun one I've ever done was for a lady who was celebrating her divorce, and she wanted it as a poster for her divorce party. So there you go. I'm Donna the Astronomer, and I love to introduce people to the stars.
Here's the night. This is what the night looked like on the day I was divorced. And hey, let's throw some party things off to the side. That's hilarious. All right, Bonnie, you've got your hand up.
That's fascinating, Donna. So I have 2 grandchildren that are in Montreal, Canada. Do you have something that a product that would be something I would be able to send them or invite them to?
Certainly, the astronomical charts will show them, if you want, for the day that they were born, on what the sky looked like in Montreal that night, if that's where they were born, and information about the year, what happened in space, a picture of the sun and the moon on those days. So they've got this really unique gift idea.
Oh my gosh, that sounds fascinating. We'll have to talk. I'd like to learn more.
Excellent. Excellent. Becky, your turn.
I wanted to ask Donna, the magnificent astrologer, we better put that in, and ask her how she discovered the 2 comets. And then what was the designation? You're the only woman in Australia that's done that, or in the world, or what?
No, in Australia, because you've got people like Carolyn Herschel from the US who've discovered many, many more. But the reason I'm the only Australian lady is it's not sexy science. It's hard work. So, and I love it. So I'm also an astronomer, not an astrologer. Sorry. That's the biggest offending remark you can call an astronomer is to call them an astrologer.
And how did
But-
you find the 2 comets?
I found my 2 comets. I was working on the Near Earth Object Survey. So you know how there's this asteroid that everyone's panicking about for 2032 when it's going to hit us, apparently, with 2% chance. Well, I was working on an object where we look for those sort of objects to try and protect you all from them. And along the way, I discovered 2 comets. And they're, yeah, and this was a while ago in 2006 and 2007, and they're named Siding Spring because that's where I was working, because I was just a research assistant. These days, I'm looking for my 3rd comet and it'll have my name, Big Comet Burton, as long as it's not that comet that hits us.
Yeah, because we're never going to remember it, right?
Exactly. And I don't want everyone to remember me as the person who found that asteroid or that comet.
Yeah, I want to be named after like a Hurricane Misty, or, you know, whatever the hugest one is, because that's kind of
That
who
would
I
suit
am.
you.
On the other side it's fairly devastating. So
You're just a whirlwind, Misty.
yeah, okay, so I'm just a little dust bunny. I think we had yeah, all right, Whirlwind Misty hit Chinchilla a couple of weeks ago, to be honest.
Misty can be a water spout.
A road cloud. Sorry, Becky, what was that?
I said you can be a water spout. If you don't know what that is, look it up.
Until I learned to swim properly when I was over 20, I used to go to swimming lessons like my whole life, but I could never kind of grasp the concept of getting in the pool and not feeling like I was drowning. Like when I was swimming, like if I was playing, I was fine, but swimming, I always felt like I was drowning. And so I used to say that, you know, the only place I didn't drown in was, you know, under the shower and the sprinkler at summer, everything else. So yes, a water spout, I kind of get that with my name. Anyhow, we digress. Diane, you've got your hand up.
Yes, yes. It's always very interesting, Donna. So what size are the posters?
So I send them out in a format that's A3, but then you can get them. So they send them out as a digipile, and you can take them along and they can be printed up to A2 or A1. I've discovered that Officeworks do those sort of things, or Vistaprint, so you can get them printed wherever you are.
Yep. All right. Terrific. Thank you.
Excellent.
But you can see one behind me as my background.
Yes, and Donna did one for me so that I could see what it looked like. She did one for me, and it's actually in A3 size. It would be the size of my background, but of course, naturally, I have no updates on my computer. I can't do anything with my background. Here it is, right here. Kathy, I should send it across to you, and then you could throw it up as a background just to show what it looks like. I might see if I can do that. And because you're clever with that stuff, but I'm not so much in that field. Faizan, your turn, and then Mark. So yeah, you got your hand up.
So Donna, I love the idea that you squeezed your presentation to give more time to the question hours. And as my mentor says, money is made in the question hours. My question is, so what inspired you to move toward astronomy, and what didn't click with you to pick up astrology?
Okay, so I grew up in the outback. My dad was a drover, so in the outback of Australia, and I lived under the dark skies. And I actually didn't know you could get a job as an astronomer, but I was in love with the sky from then. I got my boyfriend, who's now my husband, gave me my first telescope back in the early 1990s, so that shows how old I am. And basically, I started showing people the night sky using the telescope, and people loved it, and I just got hooked on it. And then we moved here in 2000-ish, and I got a job up at Siding Spring and went on to study astronomy from there at USQ in the University of Southern Queensland. And astrology is just different for me. I love the actual looking at the stars. I'm a research astronomer, so I study how stars form, how planets form, how the sun impacts our life here on Earth and things like that. Whereas astrology is a little bit more psychology based, looking at how things influence people. So I've got nothing against astrology. It's you know, makes people feel better. It's cheaper than therapy.
It's just way different, right? It's
Very
just way
different.
Yeah, excellent. I like how you described the difference too. That was really good. Mark, your turn.
Thank you. Donna, with all of your life experience with astronomy, stargazing, there's been some new research come out showing that the area of upper space. I forget the name they call it. Is it the exosphere or something? It actually stretches further out, and that it actually encompasses the sun. So my question to you is, looking through your telescope or having conversations with others, have you been able to discover where the firmament may lie?
Okay, so I don't know. I'll answer that question because I don't. Yeah, I've heard a lot about the firmament from people who believe that the Earth's flat and things like that. But I look at things through our telescopes up at Siding Spring and other places that I use where we're looking billions of years back in time. So from that point of view, I find it difficult to actually believe in a firmament, but who knows what people will discover as we move forward.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. Well done. Faye, you're up next, but before you do, there you go. Kathy's background now is currently my star chart for my birthday. When I was born in Canberra. So there you go. Night sky. There it is. And there's some cool tips around what it is. Kathy, I have a cool tip for you, right? You're going to love this. I got it from Paul Vallick years ago. If you put your thumb over or a piece of paper over where the camera is on your screen, it takes you out of the picture and just gives your background.
I will give that a shot. Thank you.
Yeah, Paul Vallick used to get like a post-it note, and then he would have that folded halfway down, and his camera was up the top, and then he'd just move it across. There you go. Look at that. How cool is that? There you go. So there you go. That's what a star chart looks like. And then it's got some things that were going on at the same time I was born. I think Elvis died that year, but not that day, which is a good thing, right?
I also just noticed something. Let me take my filter off because that does change. There you go.
What changed?
So now you get to see it without pearls.
Oh, I didn't see any difference, but that's cool.
Yeah, I have pearls right here.
I see. Oh,
Yeah.
that's clever. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Kathy. That's brilliant. And Faye, I noticed you got your hand up.
Yeah, I sure have. If you want to hear anything about Donna the Astronomer, you can go on to my TV show where she stars. There will be several stories about different things with the night sky. But if you go on to CTV Plus, and I've got that in my links, you can watch all the shows on the channel. But Donna is there talking about where she comes from and who she is. That's her first one. So if you want to know more about Donna, come watch it on my TV show.
Fantastic. So I haven't met Donna personally, like live, but Donna and I, we've known each other via Faye probably a year and a half. It'd be at least since the beginning of last year, or probably the year before, actually. And last year, when I was going down to for the Women in Business Networking Awards, so kind of like the networking academies, I had to go through Coonabarabran for my first stop at Dubbo. And as I'm driving towards Coonabarabran, I'm going, Donna's here, but I don't have time to stop to meet her. But Donna is here. And as I'm driving, I see this massive billboard that says Donna the Astronomer. And I'm going, oh my God, there she is right there. So it took a while for my brain to sort of lock onto that. About 2 kilometers down the road, I've gone, turn around, go back, take a picture, and post it up on Facebook. So I did. I went all the way down, went back, put an extra 20 minutes on my trip so I could take a picture of her billboard. But she's got an entire billboard. Quick question. Put your hand up if you know anyone else who has a billboard and is on a billboard. I know, right? How cool is that? So it was definitely worth the drive back to go do it. So that was very cool. Lucia, last questions from you.
Great. Thanks, Misty. Thank you, Donna. So, Donna, what information do you need from a person to be able to create the chart for them?
So I need to know what date you want it for. So if it's the day that they were born, the day they were born, where they were born, or wherever the event that they're interested occurs. And just some general information so I can tailor the information that I put on there towards them. So, yeah. So like people's interests and things like that. So one person
okay.
I didn't for was interested in beer. Their partner buying for the husband, they were interested in beer. So I found a really weird fact that in that year, the Australian record for beer drinking was set by who then became the Prime Minister, Bob Hawke.
Bob Hawke. Yeah, nice.
Yes, I thought that was a bit of worthless trivia, but it happened on the year that they were born.
Yeah, nice.
All right.
Nice. That's really
Okay,
cool.
thank you.
Like
Thank you.
Diane, all right, I'll let you go because I'm kind of enjoying this.
Yep,
Go.
yep. How long does it take to turn around? Once we give you your information, pay for it, how long does it take?
About 2 to 3 days maximum.
Okay, terrific.
Mainly I can do them on the same day, but it just depends how many I've got and where I am.
Yep. All right, thank you.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you so much. Thank you, Diane, for your question. Thank you, Donna, for being our speaker today. And thank you, audience, for participating. Thank you, Kathy, for being ultra amazing with your Zoom backgrounds, because I literally just went into my phone, sent her a messenger and said, there's such a, and there she is. She just had it straight up on screen. She is so amazing. So thank you so much, everybody, for participating here with today's Business at Breakfast Talk.